but why is it a flat surface and like flat food? Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's your girl Cassie Simmer back with another video. If this is your first time here, comment down below I'm new. If this isn't your first time, comment down below I'm back so we can get this party started. Alright guys, so unless you have been living under a rock, you probably have already heard about the brand new game Inzoi that is coming out in late 2024, so soon, girl. And if you don't know, a lot of people are comparing it to The Sims 4, obviously because it's a simulation game. And until now, Sims 4 and the whole Sims franchise has pretty much been the main and only like first person kind of simulation game where you can kind of play as yourself and go through life and have all these options. Well, Inzoi is pretty much coming up to bat and being like, hey, we are here and we are competing with The Sims. So I wanted to look at the trailer with you guys, just do a reaction. I have not really dived deep into really researching what all of these things are, what Inzoi is all about. I have watched a few people that got early access, but I still have a lot of questions. So I am going to do my research and let you guys know things as I go. But for right now, I just want to do like a fresh reaction. Just look at the trailer together. Let's see what we think. Can this really replace The Sims or compete with it? Let's see. Let's see. All right, so taking a break, you finally see. I don't know what Inzoi stands for. I don't get the reference of why it's called Inzoi. It seems like a weird name to me, but like I said, I just don't get it. If you guys get it, let me know. I don't know what that just said. What did it say? The journey itself was what? Wait, hold on. Was the true gift. Oh, that is nice. Because, you know, the people say it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. That's so true. Alright, so it looks like we're kind of being transported to this world. And obviously, Inzoi so far did a great job on the graphics. You can see some people are saying this is kind of like a mix between GTA and Sims. Whereas Paralyzed, if you've heard about it, to me I feel like that's more of a mix between like Sims 4 and Animal Crossing almost, but this is definitely more on the hyper realistic side. I love this. I love that you can kind of go to work with them. A lot of them you can see that you can actually go to work and do the things that they're supposed to do at work. This looks more like a place to go have fun. It doesn't look like a job, so I don't but maybe it is a job, I don't know. This looks like a job, but I was really confused about, no, we're going back about this part because it looks like he's putting together food, but why is it a flat surface and like flat food? Is that gonna turn into real food? I'm really curious about that. I don't get how that works. But yeah, so here they're kind of showing the user interface here. So it looks like she pulled out her phone, so you can see some messages that she's gotten. You can see her schedule. I don't know what this is, the I want to be. You can kind of see her location. Yeah, and then it goes to the map of the world. Oh no, what did I do? I pressed something. Is this the official trailer? Where's the trailer? Here we go. Hopefully it picks right back up where we left off. And it didn't. Okay. Let me just sip on that here. Yes, Kai. Alright, so like I said, she pulled out her phone. We see kind of the user interface and what that's talking about. And it looks like a schedule. She's cooking. I love how the food looks. It looks very realistic. They have some street food right here. I love that. Kind of see the person eating here and then cleaning up. I love that they have rooms. The Sims does not have rooms. I will say that. They got that on The Sims. The Sims does not have rooms. And then it's all clean. Looks like she blew out her stove. They have some music options. Looks like karaoke, the guitar, singing. So if you're a music person, you definitely like this game. And they have painting. right, so I love that here it's showing that she's watering the plants, and notice the plants are inside. With Sims, a lot of the inside plants, correct me if I'm wrong, are just for decoration. They don't really need to be watered. But I have not spent a lot of time in the gardening space. I know that the outside stuff you have to water and like fertilize and things like that, but I don't know if there's any indoor plants that you have to do that with, but let me know, correct me if I'm wrong. I love this. They're playing in like some kind of arcade. I don't know if they're gaming, working out. I don't know if this is some type of army you can join. They're at the gym. They're outside doing yoga. Oh, he's interacting with the kids, doing some dancing. Babies! I'm so happy that they're gonna have babies straight off the bat in Inzoi, because when I saw some people playing, it looked like the only life stages they had was started from like child. I'm like, oh no, please don't tell me they're gonna just be born and be straight into a child. So it's good to see that there are babies in this. So this is what a lot of people are raving about, obviously, the create a Zoi or whatever it's called. There's so many options. I think they said there's like over 250 points that you can actually customize to how you want your Zoi to look. But I will say, just looking at the hairs right here, it doesn't look very diverse. So I hope that they have way more options than this when they actually do come out with the final game, because even with the scroll bar, it looks like there's not much more that it goes down. But I could be wrong. Like I said, it's not out yet, so this isn't final. But as far as the hair, and I'm looking at the skin tones here, I hope the skin tones, you know, are more diverse as well. Like, this is not enough. But the clothing, love how realistic the clothing is. And I love how you can customize the clothing, customize the hair, customize the skin. Like, you can do so much. So I think given the right amount of things to customize, because you can only customize what's there, you know what I mean? That you can really do a lot with this game. And with this, you can also upload your own pictures. I think, unfortunately, you know, as a CC creator, as a modder, I think there's going to be less need for modding in CC in this game, because people can do it themselves with like a click of a button. So there's not going to be as much of a need for, you know, creators and things to make their own stuff, because it's already right there. But you know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we'll find something else to like customize and stuff. So this is build mode. It looks similar to The Sims as far as like placing things, but obviously way more realistic, way more customizable. I'm not sure how it's gonna actually work once you actually start playing, because it's like placing things one at a time. I don't know if you can like bulk place like floors and walls. I hope so, because then it would take a really long time to actually build houses, especially mansions and things like that, but we'll see. I can't tell if they're placing things on a grid or if they're really just placing it wherever they want, you know, how we do with bb.move objects, and we kind of place it wherever. But I think for the average builder that don't really care, they just want to drag and drop things. So it looks like you can customize like the beds and furniture as well, just as much as you can customize the people. I wonder if, like, you know, you can make the basketball like red or black, you know what I mean? I wonder how much you can actually customize things, or if some things are just that, you know, as they are. And this is the city. You can add your own pictures here, even on billboards, which I think that's kind of cool, especially for storytelling purposes. And oh wait, go back. Is that weather? So I'm not really sure how this whole weather system works. It looks like people are just changing the weather and be like, oh, let it snow, let it rain, let it, you know, be sunny. And I feel like, I hope we can actually change the season, so we're not telling it to rain, it's just raining, you know, during the spring, or we're not telling it to snow, it's just snowing during the winter. Like, I hope it's not like every day it's like, oh, what I want the weather to be, let me put the weather on. Like, I feel like that can be annoying if that's how it is. So hopefully that's not how it is. But I do like the effects of weather on clothing. How you can see her clothes getting wet and then dry. I thought that was really cool. And this also I found interesting. Like, I don't know how I feel about this. I do like the fact that you can... Yes, honey, here. I do like the fact that you can change it from realistic to cartoon as they did here. But I don't think there was a need for like the black and white, screen tone, pixelate, fish islands. Like, how many people are really going to play their entire game in those filters? Like, I don't think it was necessary. But that's just my opinion. I think it's a little overkill. But comment down below. Let me know if you guys agree or disagree with any of the things that I'm saying here, if that makes sense. But that's kind of how I feel about it. I love the playground here. Obviously, there's going to be drama, fighting. You can see here because, you know, that's life. This interaction, not gonna lie, this made me so mad because I'm just like, I think one thing that The Sims has on these other like games, whether it be Paralives or Inzoi, the interactions in these games just seem so slow and delayed. Like, oh my gosh, great gift. Like, I don't know, like, it just seems so like, even these interactions that are a little faster just still seem slowed down. Like, I don't know if that would annoy me after a while. It just seems like you would have to play your game on like fast forward just to, you know, make it seem more realistic in that aspect. Like, the realism is more on the graphic side than it is on the gameplay side. But yeah, that's my first initial reaction to the game. I am gonna do more research, dive in, and, you know, keep you guys updated on whatever they may come out with. I do know they're coming out with public play for people who want to try out the Inzoi. I think that's all they're gonna release. I think that starts tomorrow. So keep an eye out for that. But other than that, if you made it through the whole video, then we are so close to hitting 50,000 subscribers. Make sure you subscribe. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Let me go talk to my daughter.